Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the MaxWeb YouTube channel. We have a familiar face in the space today, Peter Kell. Peter, welcome.
What's up? Here we go. MaxWeb affiliates coming in hot. Who's ready to make some money? Learn how to be a gangster affiliate marketer using MaxWeb VSLs.
I love it. That's the intro.
This is a big deal. Pay attention.
Thank you. Peter has found much success in the space, and I'm here to pick it apart today and hopefully get you guys some valuable insights. Peter, where did it all start?
Right. So it actually started with me. If you guys are affiliates on MaxWeb, I can just tell you I've been there. I've ran a lot of traffic on MaxWeb in the past. I think 4 years ago, I was hitting MaxWeb super hard. But before that, it just trapped in my parents' basement. Classic story. I was a D student skateboarder who gave up trying to work at a skate shop, had to move into my parents' basement. Unfortunately, they moved to the middle of the woods in the middle of nowhere. And I realized that, my 20s were so freaking terrible. And I hated it so much that if I found a way to become super rich eventually, that would make my 20s worth it. And then I would have 20s that I would really love with my life. And I was very obsessed with the idea of doing something with my 20s because I thought they were precious. So eventually I found make money on the internet with your feet in the sand as affiliate marketing. And that was the way. And that's how it started.
Perfect. So initial attraction to the space was having fun in your 20s, making
classic,
money, setting yourself up. Yeah.
Lambos, Agreed. Mansions, all that stuff. Traveling around the world, beautiful babes. Classic affiliate, right? Without having to talk to people, being behind the computer, being slow to not I didn't like in-person sales because it was I was too fumbly, but just being able to easily type slowly a new VSL was kind of the cool way that worked for me.
Yeah. So how did you end up in the VSL space specifically? Because affiliate marketing is very expansive.
Right. So I failed many times as an affiliate and eventually, I had a lot of different businesses and eventually gave up. And I knew I had to be in the right seat on the right bus, but I didn't have a credit card. So I was in a situation like most people, they couldn't even play the game of affiliate marketing. You couldn't buy traffic or anything. So I got a job as a media buyer at an affiliate network called XY7 Elite, maybe 7 years ago. And that guy gave me a credit card and that got me in the game. And then I actually started practicing and I was super obsessed with making this work in a big way. And then I met some mentors who were huge in the VSL Nutra space. So not the VSL, just in the Nutra space on Facebook. And they took me in. I became a media buyer for them. My life exploded. And then we were running advertorials for 2 years. And then one day I just see a slideshow video on Facebook. We had pivoted to e-commerce products as affiliates by then. And I see a slideshow on Facebook that had 10 million views of this celebrity and his story. And his story reminded me of a story in one of my advertorials. And I was like, dude, I wonder if I can just take this advertorial and just put it into a slideshow video. And that was the beginning. That was the beginning when things started to work. And I'll tell you what happened. Because you're just because when you run VSLs, it's easy to be is this really going to work? This looks ridiculous. Who would want to watch a 60-minute video? I don't understand why anyone would run this because it's just to a video. So there's an initial block everyone has. And that's what I was thinking. But as soon as I did my first VSL, I noticed that my CPMs went down and my cost per click went down. And Facebook just liked it a little bit more that I wasn't doing advertorials. It felt like. And then I had a crazy day selling foot insoles when I spent $72,000 on Facebook and I did $70,000 in sales. So I lost $2,000, but there was money flying around everywhere, and I'm just God, if you could send me something to get me a 10% bump in my ROI here, I will love you forever. And then I find this guy named John Benson, who's the inventor of the VSL, and I hire him as a coach. And he just yells at my script. He takes a look at it, and my campaign just explodes. I get a 50% bump in my conversions, and next thing I know, I spent $140,000 to $200,000 in affiliate sales in a day. So I was going straight to the McLaren dealership, and I was hooked. Right, that was my first shot of VSL heroin, and then 7 years later, did not stop doing it full time.
McLaren's, huh?
McLaren's, bro. Doors up, panties down. That's $180,000 for McLaren 570S. And the doors go up. That was the cheapest way to get a car that's cool with the doors go up at 27 years old. And it was worth every penny.
That's incredible. Congrats.
Anyway.
Is that what kept you motivated the next day when you had to wake up and do it all over again?
Well, if you spend all your money, you're motivated.
Mm-hmm. That's for sure. That's one way. That's one way to
Affiliates
enforce the
know this,
motivation.
right? Affiliates know this. Yeah. Affiliates are
Pro
used
tip:
to it.
spend all your money.
Yeah, I mean, like, listen, people get into affiliate marketing not because they love saving money, because they just love this crazy abundant lifestyle of just fun. Most of us do, for sure, behind the computer. So typically, most guys, now is one of them, when they make a ton of money, they go use it on stuff they've always wanted to have, right? Because their goal is make their dreams come true most of the time. The other ones, the smart ones, will like save their money, which I definitely wasn't one of those things. I'm attracted by the adventure of it all, which was kind of it. But as long as you're committed to doing the coolest shit you've ever done and going bigger and bigger every single time as you go on your affiliate journey, then you'll be good. You'll do good. But it's when you get stuck in like doing similar things, or you just want to get a campaign that does $100 a day or whatever. That's when it'll come back to bite you.
So what would you do back in the day when you were stuck? If something was break even, couldn't crack it, what was your motivator? What would you do? What was your mindset when pivoting to find new success?
Well, it's the first thing is that I would always dive. First off, it was a very big pattern, right? Where I would be super driven, super motivated. I would eventually have a big win. You'd crack something, and then I'd start to party really hard, and I would turn into a lazy slob. And then things would die, but I would still be partying, and I would stop doing my stuff. My mindset would kind of turn to trash, and then you kind of go downhill. And then eventually, you would get sick of doing that, and then things like some sort of external motivator would fire, and you'd have to like get frustrated that you'd have to like go do something else or make something else pop. And then you're back turning everything on and you're hustling again and your mindset's on and you're working really well and you're driven.
And then something amazing is about to happen.
And then something amazing comes along again eventually, I mean.
So I'll admit I was a bit of a fan of yours before meeting you. I'd watched some of your content on YouTube, and that was something that stuck with me. It was your mantra, your phrase.
Bro, I just got the book out, right? Something amazing is about to happen book. It's a journal. It just got here today.
That's crazy. I checked the mail and I didn't see my copy.
Oh, we'll get it, bro. So it's a daily manifestation journal. You answer a couple questions every day. You do it once a day in the morning. You answer 5 questions. It'll put you in the energy like something amazing is about to happen. And that's when you'll get your biggest campaign and your biggest aha moment and your biggest idea. You'll attract a great life following this simple daily routine.
I love that.
Buy now, bitches. Buy now, bitches.
Tell them the story. Tell them the story. It's a great story, honestly. It's something amazing.
Right. So this was it, dude. I was in like a 7-month losing streak one day, sitting in Miami. I was so pissed because I was wearing Gucci shoes and I was in 200 grand in debt and nothing was working. And I had turned into that affiliate, that textbook affiliate who is flashy but broke as fuck, right? And I'm like, God damn it. How did this end up happening again? Like classic affiliate marketing guy. Anyway, so I'm looking at this graph. I had a mentor say, hey, if you want to make more money, just track how much money you make every single day. So every day for 4 years as an affiliate, I would put on a graph, profit, revenue, and I would look at this. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh my God, this is the 4th losing streak I have been on. Actually, looking back, there was like 3 other losing streaks and then life would take off and then it'd be sucky and then it would take off. Especially with affiliate marketing, it's a very rapid roller coaster. So you get these moments where you're sucking, life takes off, sucking, life takes off. And I'm like, wow, I really wish my mindset was such in the trash that I was like, I really wish I could figure out what I was thinking about right before life exploded. Right the moment before life took off, I found that campaign or that campaign or that campaign. And then I realized, oh my God, my journals, right? I'm a hardcore journaler. I've been journaling 200 entries a year for the past 7 years. I can actually go back to the weeks before life took off and study what I was thinking about and figure this out. And I go back and I was expecting I was like in long losing streaks, right? I was expecting I was complaining or I was blaming or I was bad at it. Dude, it was the opposite of all that. Every single time, right before life was about to take off, there was a constant feeling. There was a couple things. There was a constant feeling in the journals that something amazing was about to happen. That was it. Literally the word something amazing is about to happen was written in highlighted yellow letters in the journal that I had. And there was more to it. That was like building myself up in a really big way. I was constantly saying affirmations like, I'm a world-class media buyer. I'm a brilliant copywriter. I was just talking about myself in a really positive, amazing way. I had good self-talk. And I was focused on all the things I was excited about, right? I was like clear. I'm like, I'm excited about this thing. This thing's cool. So it was like super positive energy going towards, even though my life was on fire. You know that meme where the guy's sitting there and it's like, it's fine, and the house is on fire behind him?
This is fine. Yep. I have a mug with that on it, actually.
It was that internal transformation of going from freak out to, oh my God, something amazing is about to happen, even though it's still on fire. And then the data said that something amazing would happen right after I was feeling that. So I put this to the test, bro. I put this on a notebook, right? I put this on a t-shirt. I put this in a journal. I put this in my logo of my company. I put it in my living room, in my shower. So I would see this phrase, something amazing about to happen every single day.
Put it on your arm? No?
I hadn't put it on my arm just yet, right? But it wasn't until...
Oh, at this time, no, okay.
At this time, no. I was just testing out this idea. But when I suddenly went on this random... Here's what happens to you, right? When you get in this positive energy, it's like good things start happening. Like life just starts falling together and just good luck starts to come at you. Like miracles start to happen. I just found this skincare brand, and then they told us to stop running it. And then I had this partner who was like, hey, let's launch a brand. And then we launched this VSL, and then COVID hit, and then the thing went nuclear, right? I just went on the biggest win streak of my entire life while I was practicing this. We were doing $4 million a month on my skincare brand by month 3, and we did $40 million after our first 12 months in sales on a company I owned, have 50-50. So I was losing it, right? And by the end of that streak, I was so in love with this phrase that I was like, I'm selling my cars. I'm spilling everything in a storage unit. I'm going to Sweden to find a new Swedish wife because I'm like, what am I doing in Denver if I just sold my company? So I decided I'm going to take this phrase with me, and I tattooed it on my arm. Something amazing about to happen. And I had a daily routine that I would do inside of this to help me keep my mindset. It was a daily little 5-minute journal. And I did this in my Notion. And then lately someone was like, you should release that. And I'm like, oh yeah, I want to. So we just finished releasing it.
Here it is.
And you can buy it on Amazon. Something amazing is about to happen. Anyway, that's the story.
That's awesome. I actually did not know about that, and I will be purchasing a copy when we're done filming.
Bro, it's a banger.
So positive expectancy brings positive results, huh?
The data says, bro, I didn't want to get into this manifestation stuff. It's just what works for me trying to get rich. I just wanted to be rich. I don't care how I got rich. I mean, you should care how you get rich, because if you get rich the wrong way, you'll be broke pretty soon after.
Yeah, or in jail, or
in jail, or it could be worse. Karma is real, and it comes to take what's deserved.
Journaling and positivity.
That's it.
So the manifestation stuff, is that how you ended up with Mind Valley?
No, that's not how I ended up with. Well, that's actually how I ended up with Mind Valley, but that was just through losing all my money in crypto after I sold my skincare brand. If you want to continue the story.
Yeah, let's dive into that part.
I was stoked to have sold my company, but I didn't get jet money, and I'm pretty sure that I have a past life where I was like a king of some fucking gigantic Scotland, fucking yard with a giant ass castle and a fucking dragon and just piles of treasure, because I'm naturally really magnetated and guided towards this really abundant fucking life of being just ultra wealthy and whatever. It's just a natural thing. And I'm weird into some weird stuff, but the only thing that makes sense to me is I had a past life that where I was actually a super fucking gnarly king or whatever. That's why I'm so interested in going down that way and moving towards that. Because it's just who you are at your soul. I think we all have something like that where we have this internal part of us, but most people throw it away or let society think that it's not them or whatever. But anyway, so I know I'm destined for jets and shit like that. So I take all my money and I throw it in crypto so I can try to get jet money at an early age. It's because I want to get past it. Even though I love the jet stuff and the money stuff, it's only a temporary chapter of your life, and you shouldn't set it up where it becomes a full lifelong thing, because
shouldn't be the end goal.
It shouldn't be the end goal, because you have so much more amazing stuff to do with your life. It should be a milestone that you pass, but you want to get there sooner than later because you have so much cooler shit you can do with your life. Anyway, I was trying to get there sooner or later, threw all my money in crypto, end up going from $6 million and losing $5.7 million of that, right? Going all the way down to 300 grand. And here I am in this hotel in Stockholm, Sweden, right? Just royally fucked, right? No business, no job, no team, no product, no campaign. Haven't been on an affiliate network in forever, and wasn't even motivated to do it anymore, right? So just classically fucked by myself in a hotel, burning money by the day, excuse me. And so I got back into manifestation. I was like, that's the only way out of this. Went to the library, studied Neville Goddard every single day, started manifesting or practicing manifesting a business partner who's a mentor. And what that actually means is like anything that you want in life, any dream or wish that you have, in order for you to attract yourself to it, life's a game of boomerangs. So you have to, whatever that energy would be, like if I found a business partner who's a mentor, how would I feel? I have to be projecting that energy weeks ahead of time for that to one day come back to me and attract to me. So in this house, I'm just like, thank you, God, for my amazing business partner who's a mentor, right? Just that kind of energy and like just feeling really good and getting out of the house and not soaking in the negativity and the badness and yo, woe is me and the bullshit, because that energy attracts bad things. You don't want to feel that way. That's like fucking terrifying energies. You always want to stay away from that energy. Anyway, it fucking worked. I went on a boat trip to Croatia and I meet Vishen, the founder of Mind Valley. I was in my own version of hell, technically, like screwed, like hell on earth, just like wrecked with everything had gotten wrecked. And then I go to meet Mind Valley. I'm practicing this manifesting. I go to this guy's house in Estonia and I realize that this is heaven on earth for a guy like me, right? I'm a VSL like artist. I need a lot of things. I need world-class products. I need high production video. I need I need authority figures, a bunch of them, and I need a media buying team, right? And then I can do my job. It's like a conductor in an orchestra. You need a lot of fucking pieces of the puzzle to even do your job, right? Anyway, they had all of that on the biggest way, and they were losing 50 grand a day because of the iOS update, and they were doing webinars. So I'm like, bro, I will run this whole operation for you if you just give me a piece of this company and pay me a percentage. I'll build all the VSLs for free. Just pay me a percentage of sales on the stuff that you use. Okay, boom, and we're back in business. So
very much a bet on yourself.
I mean, well, that's the thing with VSLs. There's a tricky side to this, right? It's the same thing with advertising is that if you had a winner, then you want to get paid on the revenue because that makes a fuckload of money. But if you're selling a VSL, then it's like if you're selling a VSL, you don't actually believe in yourself. That's how I feel. If you believe in yourself, you're not selling VSLs. You're giving them away for free and getting a percentage of sales, right? That's essentially the model. And I only work on that because of being an affiliate. I would only get money if my campaign was big. There was no like, right, you just make money if your shit works. If your shit sucks, you don't make money, which is, I like that. I like that fire, that kind of gladiator zone technically.
Oh, I'm a big believer in it. I don't want to
Yeah.
get too into it in my position, but I'm a big believer in commissions and working for commissions and not being complacent and such. So totally understand. Would like to believe I would have done the same thing in your position, but probably won't ever get the opportunity.
Hey, anything can happen, bro. With God, anything is possible. You just put the energy out, and God only knows how stuff will bob and weave its way to making stuff happen.
No, I love it. I think mindset's hugely important, and in marketing and just in life. So I appreciate that. That's the cornerstone you're building from in this video. It's very important.
Yeah, all good, man. Yeah, anyone can make millions of dollars. All they have to do is be able to make somebody else more millions of dollars.
Exactly, 100%.
If you walked up with a bag of cash and said, "Hey, I have $2 million for you. Would you give me $1 million if I gave this to you?" Right?
Fair enough.
That's basically it. That anyone can make that pitch on the planet. I don't care if you're in Nigeria or whatever. Anyone can make that pitch to anyone and have it work. What you have to be able to do is build up your skill set to a point where you are actually adding that much money to the table. And then you're saying, hey, I'm going to bust my ass and I'm going to make you $2 million. Would you give me $1 million if I did that? And then they say, yeah, sure. Why not? Fucking go ahead, dude. See what happens.
Nothing to lose, literally.
Nothing to lose, right? It's like a win-win. And then now you have what's called, you've burned the boats, which means there's no way back. And everything is probably sucking. So that drives you to move as fast as possible, which is really dope. You move as super fast.
So let's bring it into present day. Thank you for the history, by the way. I was familiar with most of it, but I wanted our viewers to know who you are, where you come from, and why they should appreciate your insights. So let's move to present day and talk about how you got into AI and where you're heading with that. And yeah.
Right. So yeah. So story continues after I got done with Mind Valley. It was great, but I still didn't have jet money. You know, it was awesome. I got the Lambos back. I got the cool house back. I was in the same spot I was before, but didn't have jet money again. So this time I'm not going to YOLO invest everything into crypto. I'm going to do a different thing, which is it was kind of like I got really good at VSLs. Like I had one VSL that became the best in the world for like 7 months on YouTube from the Mind Valley one. And I was like, well, I had the number one VSL in the world, but I still don't have a jet. What the fuck is up? Right? What happened?
How do I
right?
do this? How do I get the
How do I do this? So it was just a slap in the face that like I didn't quite pick the right skill set. You know, even though it's an amazing skill set and it was my favorite thing ever, right? To get the outcome I was looking for, which was the next level for me, I had maxed out the skill set that I was practicing. Essentially, I'm sure there's a little bit more juice left to squeeze out of it, right? Like you could start a portfolio of brands and sell it for $300 million if you're running VSLs in all of them. I mean, Golden Hippo is $1 billion company, so there's definitely a lot more to do. But for me, emotionally, I was just kind of like, yeah, I want to go find something else. So that skill became AI product creation. I was like, you know, if I was the best VSL artist in the world, I would have millions of dollars. But if I was the best AI product creator in the world, I would have billions of dollars. So that was kind of it, right? So just started practicing, right? I had taken all my knowledge on VSLs and put it into my life's work with the VSL Masterclass, which is my course, built this community, was coaching people when I was really as sharp on my game. We don't do the coaching anymore because I moved on to AI product creation. That's like a year-long phase. And then a lot of my students, I had the young guys come in and they were just like sucking at writing scripts, even though I taught them the best I could. So I was like, oh, I think I have to make AI to make these people better at scripts. So I started VSL.AI, which I was rewriting all my winning campaigns, which was my trick to being a badass affiliate marketer, media buyer, VSL artist in the past. And that was great. And that was the beginning of it. And then we rebranded to Genius.AI when we had a 70-year-old land his first job as a copywriter with a client using our tool, having no idea how we did it. But he thought VSL was a little intimidating. And we also built it to do organic. So it has two sides, a paid traffic to help people doing paid traffic, and then to help people doing organic free traffic. And what we're going to show you guys is the new MaxWeb partnership using paid traffic on Genius in just a minute. Whoa, let's go.
Yeah, so Peter came to our event in Budapest and was showing me and telling me about Genius.AI, and I was a little bit blown away. It's extremely helpful, and that's why we wanted to have him on here and show you guys this tool that is out there that you can use to help with your campaigns. Wanted to share it with you guys. So Peter, please take it away.
All right, here we go. We're going in for the screen share. So listen, you're an affiliate marketer at MaxWeb. I know how you feel. I know what your life's like. I've done over $1 million in sales on MaxWeb a while ago. And your job as an affiliate marketer is simply one basic thing. You have to get somebody's attention and you have to inspire them to click your link and watch the video on the next page. That's our job, right? In essence, it's super simple. In practicality, it's quite challenging, but with Genius, we make it super easy. And we're so excited because thanks to the brand new partnership with MaxWeb and Genius.AI, when you click a link below, there will be a landing page to Genius that when you sign up from that link specifically, it'll come preloaded with the top MaxWeb offers already ready to go so you can get started using Genius. Now, look how easy it is for you to start creating leads to sell your products. All you have to do is come in here, select your product. Let's say we want to sell the Genius Wave. Select your call to action. I want people to click the link to watch the video or read the text sales letter, whatever you want. And then now we have these awesome angles here. So let's say I want to click value angles. Genius will come up with 6 different ways we can begin using Genius to sell the Genius Wave or make an angle here. We've got fear angles. You can come up with this on topics. And these are all based off of what we call the lead Bible. This was a very viral document that went around when I was doing VSLs, which is all these different ways to create leads. And we put that into an AI to do it for us. So we've got these fear angles on the hidden stress traps, right? Or unseen focus destroyers. These are bad habits that are destroying your focus. So this is really cool. For example, let's say I want to use this angle. Genius.AI behind the scenes will start rewriting a world-class script that you can begin using for ads right now. And this isn't any script. We went through and swiped all of the biggest leads in the world, leads that did tens of millions of dollars. We took dozens of them and we trained our AI on them on the back end. So every time you hit use this angle or shuffle, you are getting a brand new script that is ready to go, that is designed to sell your product specifically. Ever feel like your focus is slipping through the fingers? You're not alone. Hidden habits are silently eroding your concentration. Click here to watch a video that reveals the secret to supercharging your focus and transforming your life. So it's all about getting their attention, right? And then inspiring them to click the link. Value angles are like, hey, this is good for you, but so is this. Check out this video. Fear angles are like, this is bad for you, but this is good for you. Click the link and check out the video. Stories is a story. Comparison is like this or that. Benefits are another benefit one. There's questions like, what's something that's destroying your focus every day or something else? But as you can see, easily you can now create all of these amazing leads. A groundbreaking discovery based on NASA research has revealed a simple 7-day routine that can dramatically enhance your cognitive abilities. So if you wanted to turn this into a video, you come here and click Teleprompter, and here I am on the Teleprompter right here, ready to go. I can click record. Boom, you got a video running it right now, super, super fast. You can take this and give it to a spokesperson on Backstage, and they can crank out content super, super fast. You can create 20 scripts super, super fast for all of your offers pretty much instantly. You can also turn this into an AI video. So if you don't like being on camera, which is most of us, you can use this tool to start creating AI videos that you can upload right away. There's even a video editor built in so you can customize each scene and have it totally custom just for you. It's absolutely incredible. So right off the bat, this is pretty much your job. This is the vast majority of the things that you have to do. You have to come up with angles. You have to come up with scripts. There is a paid traffic mode over here. We're in the free traffic mode on the left-hand side, where we have not only that built in with your products, but we have other video sales letters built in. We've got other leads built into here. We have sales pages built in. We have emails built in. We got hooks and headlines. We got abandoned cart sequences. We also have a co-pilot in here. So this is really cool because if you need to write emails, this is kind of like ChatGPT if it actually knew about your products and the things that you had to sell. So let's say we want to sell Genius, give me 5 angles I can use to promote Genius Wave via email, right? And because Genius knows about the Genius Wave or any of the MaxWeb's top offers, you can begin using it to create content right away. I love this one. Turn it into an email. So in a nutshell, that is the power of Genius.AI. And we're so excited because it is so affordable. It is $19 a month to get started. Normally it's $49 and $99 on our website, but thanks to our special MaxWeb discount offer, we are launching at $19 a month and $29 a month just to get started. And it's super affordable, super easy. Bing, bada, boom. Joey, what do you think?
I think the first ad you use from Genius.AI will pay for it. That's my opinion.
That's it. Right. $19.
Super simple. Like I said, blew me away in Budapest when you guys were showing me in person. This demonstration solidified that. It's insanely useful. And one of the main questions I had in Budapest when you were showing me is like, the AI video. I was like, well, what if affiliates don't want to use that specific video or they want to change something? It's like, is it editable? And the answer was yes, which is just huge. I mean, you can create as many videos as you need, as you want, and edit them from there and test them out, split test them.
Yeah, so here you can see the image prompt. So we have these images in this video. So you can come in and change the prompt for this, and it'll update it in here. So you can upload your own ones, and you can just make your own video. And at the end, it'll come out something like... bing, bada, boom. So there you go. Kind of just zooms in for you. So you can upload your own kind of crazy images and you can edit any one of these images. You can share it immediately, but you're probably just going to want to download it and run that thing.
Incredible.
Boom. Video editor, ready to go. So all you affiliates, you can come in here and start cranking out content left and right for any product, any offer. And what's really big right now on YouTube, especially, is these slideshow videos. There's a lot of people using slideshow videos. Very simple, very ugly, and it's working phenomenally.
Ugly ads work, man. People will be surprised. Ugly ads, misspellings. Sometimes it works.
It really works really well because it is such a pattern interrupt to what people are used to, which is all these super high professional, big pharma commercials and stuff like that, and all these make money online, ads and things like that. Yeah. So the ugly stuff works.
Yeah. One way to stand out for sure. Peter, thank you for the demonstration.
So much. Yeah. You're welcome so much. If anyone wants this, again, they can just click the link below and sign up to Genius. Make sure you use the MaxWeb link. If you're not on the MaxWeb link, make sure you find the MaxWeb link. That way, all of MaxWeb's top offers will be pre-uploaded and ready to go. So you can just hit the gas and get it running.
Literally free money, guys. Free money.
Free money. Something amazing about to happen.
Something amazing is about to happen, and it's has genius in the name. Thank you, Peter. Thank you for coming on the channel. Thank you for all of your insights. Thank you for your story. It's a good one. I'm glad our MaxWeb affiliates get to hear it from you. And again, thank you for demonstrating Genius.AI. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Click the link in the bio to check out Genius.AI. And thank you, guys.
You're the best. See you.